Woo-wee! God damn! All I can say is that women want to be me and men want to be with me. Or in me. Today's a special one, folks. Actually, no, it's not special. It's the same old, same old. We were going to have a guest tonight, but due to the lack of content that this channel provides, it would have been pretty painful. I didn't want to take him down with me, so shout out to Angel Gomez, though, because if this was an actual show that had actual content, I would be more than happy to have him on, but I do, I think, a good enough job making an ass of myself. Like, why bringing anyone else into this nightmare, right? Right. With that said, what are we doing today? I got to rebuild an atomizer or two, so we can do that. We can just sit around and talk to each other. We can... I don't know what we can do, but we're going to do it right now. Coming to the stage, weighing in at only 225 pounds. Yours truly. Who can I be tonight? Let me think. John Wayne Gacy! Hoo-ah! Actually, he doesn't weigh 225 pounds. What's going on, folks? Don't ask what I'm doing. I have no idea. And no, I'm not on drugs. I am on medication, but it's not good medication. It doesn't really do anything for you. It's not the fun stuff. Let's put it that way. What's going on, folks? You guys will notice from time to time that... What am I doing? I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? I'm doing this. Am I doing that? No, you're not doing that. There we go. Time to time, you'll see like the No Name Vape Show logo. That's kind of been... I think we kind of got rid of that until we realized that this is not really... There's no more vape shows. At the moment, anyways. Even though we'll do vape stuff in the video. It's more of like a hangout section. Session. Thank you. Fagan is slipping away. You lose another 20 pounds? There ain't no... I'm not losing weight. Do I look like I'm dying? Dude, if I'm losing weight, there's something wrong. I better not be losing weight. I got a doctor appointment Saturday, so I'll get weighed in. But I better not be losing weight, because that would not be good. To just lose weight like that for no reason, never a good thing. What's going on, folks? I was enjoying my dwarf tank last week, and I got a little too excited, and I tightened the tank too hard, and I cracked the glass. So we have to use this thing that I hate the most, which is the aftermarket top fill. Do I want to say steam tuners? Probably. Yes. Not a fan of this, but I got to use that until I can get another tank. My other dwarf tank, though, was smart enough. I didn't go for the glass. Went for the Ultim. We got a drip tip there. When you guys crack your glass tanks, well, I guess you change out your liquid anyways, but do you freak out and think that there's like little itty bitty particles of glass somewhere in the atomizer or the cotton or the coil, and you completely pull the coil out and the cotton out and totally wash it and then rebuild it? Or do you just say screw it and just put a new tank on and not have to worry about any extra glass particles? I get really freaked out thinking I'm going to inhale a piece of glass. So I strip it completely, clean it, and then, well, I don't clean it, I rinse it off, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. The red mod, this mod is the lovely little die codes. That is the boxer. They're both red. So I'm not sure which one you're referring to, but there you go. You change everything out, clean the shit out of it. Thank you. I totally agree, Ray Ray. Totally agree. And with that said, let's say hello to everyone that's joining us tonight. Like 3D, Mr. or Mrs. Atomizer. We're not sure which side of the tracks he's on yet. Bart White, what's going on? Mr. Big Dick Bill Bottoms is in the house tonight. We got the beautiful Billy. We got Brent. We got Brian. Not to be confused with the Brian. We got Bass in the house. We got Cheryl, who's on time. We got Dave. We got David. Not to be confused with each other. There's no relation. They might be married. Not sure. Ed Barkley, what's going on? Florida Boy 420. We got George Jennings. We got the infamous Ginger Industries. This guy's a sellout. What's going on, Hitman? Jack the Flash. We got Jamie Tidwell. That, I don't know what it is about that name. Jamie Tidwell. I'll come back to it. Jennifer, what's going on, Jennifer? We got JT in the house. We got Leo. We got Neil Pitts. We got the world famous Nicholas, not to be confused with Nicholas. We got Partha. We got Ray Franklin, who I seen bought a Burrow mod not too long ago. Sorry to hear that, Ray. We got Ray. So technically we have Ray. We got Ruben. We got Simon. What's up, Simon? We got Drunk Bachelor, as always. We got the beautiful VapnFagan. We got Yorgo, and we got Yorgo the Great. Two totally different people, but they share the same penis. And I believe he actually has, yeah, there he is, straight from the nursing home. Michael Whitehair is here. Michael Whitehair and what's his name, I think, are related. What the fuck's his name? God damn it, I forgot his name already. Dude, I'm getting old. I'm going to be in a nursing home next week. Shit. We got Georgia Boy. I think Georgia Boy's in here. There he is. What's up, Georgia Boy? Mixed Up. Leo. A few people that just popped in that I have not seen on the list, but I do see them now. There we go. No Jason again. Yeah, Jason's hanging. Jason's over on Grimm's channel. If you guys want legitimate, real vape content, head over to Grimm's channel. He's live, I believe, right now. He will give you the real deal. This live is going to be a disaster. So if you're looking for a headache, if you're looking to be irritated, annoyed, and disgusted, and you might actually go back to smoking, then stick around. If you care anything about vaping, and you need some guidance, or just want some vape content, go over to Grimm's channel. Thank you. And we got Truckin' in here as always. Riding the coattails. Keep on riding. I'm joking. Relax. Don't get excited. Like riding coat. I don't even have coattails anymore. They fucking got cut off. Da-da, 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 da-da. Are you going to try out the new Stubby X-Ray? I don't believe so, no. I got my one little Burrow style device here. Well, two. Yeah, I'm happy. Let's not push it. Yeah, so that's where that's at. My butt's already itching. Yeah, I do, watching this channel does tend to cause a rash. For some reason, next week there should be a video out every week next week, sadly enough. I don't think one of the videos will be a disposable. I think they're all pod AIO devices. Not so much. I don't think there's any disposable. No, there's no disposables. Zero. And we finally get to see the video for this beauty right here. That I took like 2 hours to figure out how to use. Yes, we get to finally see what this is all about and how it works. It's actually kind of nice. I've been vaping it. Mm-hmm. Start the Omegle season, Mark. Does Omegle start in the summertime? Omegle's a Monday thing. We try to keep Thursday clean, but it hasn't happened in the past couple of weeks. It's been pretty nasty. Looks like an old school clam. You know what it does? It looks exactly like an old school Nokia. I used to love these Nokia phones that were like this. Like they didn't have any, they weren't flip phones. They didn't have a smart screen or none of that shit. It was just like shabam shaboom. And in order to text people, you had to do the whole like, you had to hit the like if you wanted to C, you had to hit the number 2 3 times. So A, B, C, and then go to A. Like trying to text somebody a full sentence took about an hour. It was the worst. But the reception on those phones was always so much better than the shit we have now for some reason. Don't know why. Mondays are clean. No, I think Mondays are fucked up, Thursdays are clean. But now it's starting to be Mondays are fucked up and Thursdays are fucked up, along with Fridays. So I think anytime I go live, it's pretty much going to be a little bit of a T9 texting. Thank you, Nicholas. What does T9 stand for anyways? Does anyone know? I always wonder, like, what is T9? Is it like a Terminator thing? Shit, this thing is just, it's fun to play with, though. Just sit here and do this all day long. Makes you feel important. Hit the button, fill it up. Come on, fill. Did I break it? Uh-oh. Why ain't it working now? What did I do? Is it filled? Oh, it is kind of filled. Thank you, Mr. Bachelor, for that lovely donation. He says, Mark, the dwarf must have bulk glass. Hashtag broken. No. The problem... Well, I'm not going to say the problem with the dwarf, because this is more user error. But some tanks, even though you can tighten them down, they have kind of like a stopping point to where you can't like go past that stopping point to break the glass. But on this, you can keep cranking it until you eventually crack the glass, which I wasn't aware of that. And I tightened it down pretty tight. And I was vaping on it for a while until I realized, holy shit, there's a split going down the glass. I don't know how many times that has happened to me where I've been vaping on a tank and didn't realize for like a day that there was a crack in the tank. It was still holding liquid. Wasn't really leaking. And I'm like, yeah, I better get rid of that. So that's what happened. I got to order another one, but I'll get another Ultim tank because they're far superior to glass. And it's empty too. What do we got in here? I heard this was the place to be tonight for alcoholics, dope addicts, and just all around degenerates. Hope I'm in the right spot. Yes, Kevin. Don't forget the pedophiles and the I don't think we could say the R word on YouTube. Oh, we got all kinds over here. I mean, you see the rainbow, so that should tell you that anything goes over here. Did you tighten it too much or drop it? Oh, I tightened it too much. But I tightened it too much to where it didn't crack right away. It took a while to crack. But it was my fault. Completely my fault. User error, as they say. I gotta fill up my tank. Did I show you guys how easy it is to fill these things? Not that anyone cares, but... Da-da-da. Da-da-da. This tank, even though it vapes really well... this is a lot easier to do when I actually see what I'm doing. It gets really grimy. Like, very grimy. Because I think because the parts are so close to the coil, and you can go at least I think at the minimum a week without having to change your cotton, and it still vapes really good. But when you take that thing apart, the inside of the cap and the chimney are like black, and you can't just soak it or put it in ultrasonic cleaner. You actually got to scrub that shit off. This thing gets pretty black. pretty, and I don't mean that in a racist way. I mean that in a color way. Speaking of colored, we got a popular colored fellow in chat that just dropped a 99-cent donation. And you know hell is freezing over when ST's dropping donations, because you don't see that shit every day of the week. Thank you, Mr. ST Vapes, for that lovely donation. He didn't say anything. That's shocking. He probably want his money back, I would assume. Craig D, member for 15 months. I'll be a son of a bitch. Money well spent, Craig. Dropping your freebie for the evening. I'll not say nothing in my free super chat tonight. Keep up the good work, son. Good work. Are you on the right channel, Craig? I don't think you are. Anyways. What am I doing? I don't know. So if you guys have any topics or content, feel free to drop it. But if not, I'm going to sit here and just pretend like you guys ain't here and just build my shit. Build my shit. I mean, well, not originally, but before I came up with this no-name vape show idea, which I think was like, what, 2 months ago or something like that, I told Angel Gomez, I'm like, hey, why don't you come on the show one night, and you can do your Coil thing, and there's Angel right there, and we could do some kind of Coil show, and you can kind of promote your coils. But that was when I had hopes that this no-name vape show thing would take off, but no, it didn't. It kind of went into the ground, and the Thursday show turned more into a Monday show. So he had a day off tonight to actually come on, and then he said, do you want me to come on? I said, well, to be honest with you, you're welcome to come on, but we're probably just going to sit there and do nothing. So it's not that I didn't invite him on. I invited him on, but due to the lack of content, I think he knew better. He's like, you know what? I'm not going to do this because it might fuck up any type of reputation that I have. And it might be a little bit because he's Mexican, but I didn't want to say that out loud. I invited, let me go to the text messages here, because I got screenshots. I believe I said, here's my last text to him. I said, and I'm going to quote myself, when I invited you on back when I had plans to hopefully make this a legit vape show, but as the weeks went on, I realized it's just not possible at the moment. Maybe I'm just burned out from going live all the time, or maybe it's the lack of products. I'm not sure, so don't take it as I don't want you on. I just have no vape content to bring at this point in time, so it's just me sitting there talking shit. I might just rebuild an RTA, so if you want to hang out for that, you're more than welcome to come on, but I don't know what else to do. And then he just said, it's fine, I'll be watching. I hate white people anyways, so it's not a big deal. And that's pretty much all he said. And by the way, I got screenshots of all that too. If anyone needs a copy of that, thank you. I would come on and answer questions. What fucking questions are there possibly that people have? Nobody in this goddamn chat room has questions. Everyone knows everything. Have you met the people in this fucking room? Everyone knows everything about vaping. I have not met a single person who didn't know something. Everyone is a professional. I tuned in to watch Angel. Here we go. Is there a way to get him on right now? Let me think. We're not in Zoom. I don't think there's a way to actually get you on right now. Is there? I don't even have Zoom, to be honest with you, so I don't even know how that would be possible. Alright, well, that's a fail. Thank you. If I had a way to invite him on right now, I shouldn't even said a fucking thing now. God damn it. Why do I say shit? How do you make staple staggered doohickeys? I'm telling you. ST has a spot, though, on his show on Tuesday. And he loves talking about coils. Restart the show. We all have We're all here for Angel. I don't have a way to bring Angel in is the problem. I don't have a Zoom anymore. Oh, I have, you know what? I do have a Zoom. Hold on. I have a free Zoom account, I think. Let me see if it'll work. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let me see if this will work. If the feed just drops and goes dead, I forewarned you guys that this might happen. Let's see. The VapnFagan personal meeting. Oh, I'm in. Okay. How am I on both cameras? Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Maybe this will work. Maybe. Do you have my old room, Angel? If you do, go into it. What the fuck just happened to the screen? Do you guys see me? Of course you could see me. What happened? Oh, there we go. Do you have my old? All right, I'm gonna sit here until he eventually shows up. If he shows up, now if he doesn't show up, that means he blew off the show. There we go. Dun 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 dun. 16:9. What are we talking about? Aspect ratio? What did I do? What's 16:9? My screen is 16:9. At least I hope to God it is. 2023. Roger costs too much to come on the show. He wants money and all kinds of shit. All right, so Anal Angel says I think so. What is the room number here? Let me see. Why didn't I do this before this? Hold on, let me find the room. What's the fucking room number here? How do I find it? Dude, I haven't fucking done this shit in... you know what? I'm gonna do this. I probably shouldn't do this, but we're not... Oh, there we go. Alright, you're in. Let me, hold on. I'm not even... How do I fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. You can't hear me, obviously. Can you hear me?
This delay is fucking crazy.
Can you hear me? He's listening to... Are you listening to the show or listening to Zoom?
I'm listening to you.
Okay. Hold on.
Pause the show.
I gotta see... Say something?
Something.
Alright, can you guys hear him? Or is it like a weird, funky doubling effect? Since I don't have headphones on. Say something, goddammit!
What do you want me to say?
There you go. Perfect.
I'm waiting for you to make sure everything goes through.
Does it sound okay when he talks? Ta-da!
Great.
We could hear him. Okay,
Awesome.
now that he's here, go ahead. Everyone ask questions. Take it away, Angel.
Oh, what do we got?
Nothing. Nobody asks questions on this fucking show. Are you crazy?
That's a good point. What was I thinking?
Yeah, there's no questions. I'm trying to build an atomizer.
What are you building?
The dwarf or whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Oh, so you wanted to do another 2-hour show? That's nice.
Yes. Craig, you better be fucking lying. Around this shit now. How many coils can you make in 3 hours? There's your first question.
Depends on what type of coil. If it's a regular fused Clapton, probably 100. If it's like aliens, I think I got like in 30 minutes I had 4 sets done. So just multiply that.
Oh, we apparently have a hum. Hold on. Why would we have a hum?
Who sells the best coils in the USA? That's a matter of opinion. Everybody will tell you this guy's the best, this other guy's the best. I don't claim to be the best at anything. I don't claim to be the best in my city. I just do what I can.
All right, we're gonna hear an echo.
Best in my city. I just
Oh yeah, there is that hum. What the fuck is the hum?
said it was going on before I showed up.
Oh, was it?
That's what it says
Hold
on
on.
the chat. JT, if I had an extra $5,000, I'd lend it to you.
Why? I see the hum.
I don't hear it.
No, yeah, you're not
I
gonna
got
hear it. You won't hear it, but I could see it.
Oh, okay.
Why the fuck is it humming? It's annoying as. You know what? You know what it is? It's my microphone picking up something. You know what? There's no way I can. I mean, you can hear. People can if you got headphones on or you got the audio loud, you could probably hear a hum. But I think it's my microphone. If it was there when the show started, then it's my mic picking up some static electricity somewhere.
That's fine.
Now we're gonna for the entire hour we're gonna seek out this hum.
That's a good way to kill some time.
Thank you. It comes and goes. Okay, so it's me when I move my mic. Let me think. What could it be? I don't think it's this. Let me unplug it and see.
You got your hearing aid in?
Nope, I don't wear a hearing aid anymore.
Oh, okay. That's good.
El Natural. Is it gone? Let me know if it's gone.
That was there when the show started.
So yeah, this is the. What is that reel that's behind you? That thing drives me nuts. Whatever it is. What is that like a movie reel?
It's a 3D printer.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a spool of wire. I'm like, holy fuck, that's a lot of wire.
It's a spool of filament.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, so it was my my light board that was hitting the. Wait a minute. Is it gone or is it back? First, you're still humming, and then everyone says it's gone. I don't even know anymore.
Kim C, as far as that goes, it really depends on what tank you're using it in, what kind of wire you like. And as far as like 40 to 50 watts, it's really complicated because a build that you would use at 40 to 50 watts, I'd use at 80 to 90. It really depends. But for starters, I need like an idea as far as the tank you're using it in.
Let's ask the most important question. Has your coil business been so successful that you can quit your job?
No.
Oh. I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah, I honestly had no orders this week at all, so yeah, it is what it is. But then
Yeah, but
again,
how
at the
do
same
you-
time,
We talked about this before, though. How do you like advertise your stuff, though? You don't, right?
not really. It's just,
So then, how do people know that
stuff like
you
that.
sell coils if you don't advertise it?
well, I sent some to a famous YouTube reviewer friend of mine, and I was hoping that would get some information out. So I'm gonna send some more out to a couple of more well-known YouTube reviewers and see if that works out.
Yeah, you may want to be careful of the people you send them to, because I heard there's one guy that can really fuck up your reputation.
Yeah, that's you. I already did that.
Hey, I have nothing to do with anything.
Kim C, what arty are you talking about? Hey, Georgia boy, how you doing? You squonks mostly. I mean, Kim C, as far as do you like staggered coils? Do you like aliens? Do you like Fralians? There's a lot of different ones. Like right now, I got a set of MTL Fralians that I do that a friend of mine, Robert Skrelly, uses all the time, and he runs them at 50 watts in Boro tanks. So it really depends.
What's
Do
the
you like
point?
a hot vape, a cool vape?
What's the point of the whole Fralian, alien, like what? Do you really need all these different types of coils? Is there really a dramatic difference?
I can notice a difference when it comes to regular Claptons and alien style coils. I don't know if it's the gaps with the waves in it that causes more vapor production or how it heats it, but I could taste the difference. Now, as far as Fralians or anything with stacked wire in it, those have a lot more vapor and they generally get a little bit hotter. So I think it makes like at least like dessert juices and stuff taste better. So those are the ones I prefer, but I also don't know how to do stags, so those might be the best, and I've never tried them.
Why don't you know how to
Okay,
do them?
I just I wanted to learn how to do aliens because like you're supposed to learn Claptons and you're supposed to go into staggers and you're supposed to go into aliens. I wanted to do aliens, so I skipped over staggers, and now because it takes so much time to do, I'm very impatient and I don't want to do the slow start to get better at it. And people keep asking for a buffet. I got the Dead Rabbit Max on the Gower, Guar, whatever that is. 21. I got the Dead Rabbit V3 RTA on a DNA box that I made. And I got the Pulse AIO V1 with, I think it's a mob clone.
Oh,
There
there
you
we
go.
go. Let's see this fucking DNA mod that you apparently made. I want to see this.
Just a
I'm.
little, you get these online and you just buy the board and put everything comes together. You
Can
just
we
screw
we
the
get to see
board in.
the? Can we see the inside? Did you
Yeah,
solder?
yeah, I don't. This is like my fourth soldering job, so it's not great.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I did. Actually, it looks like I need to replace the battery.
Yeah, that
Starting to
battery
fall
looks
out
a
a
little
little bit.
puffy. Is
Yeah, I should throw it in the trash, right?
yeah. Flush it down the toilet. That's usually where they're supposed to go.
Works. So use round wire. Something
Damn.
different. Has to be Canthol warm, but not a hot vape. Then you're probably going to want to go with smaller gauges, higher number resistances there. Um,
You're gonna
I
wake
like
up.
Canthol because it's easy to deal with. Only problem is it doesn't last very long. Maybe try stainless steel. It fluctuates a little bit with the resistance, but it gives you a nice clean vape and you don't have to worry about any allergies.
Can coil allergy Canthal aliens, or can you replicate them?
How do yours compare? I can't compare mine to Coilology. Those are machine made. Mine will never look like theirs because theirs run through a press to take out any unevenness in them. Their reps are literally so tight where if you were to pull it off and look at the core wires, you'd actually see little grooves in it from how tight the reps go into it.
The only thing I noticed from vaping, like ear coils, like the Mucklin coils, the coilology coils, there's a slight flavor difference between all the different coils, but like the handmade coils, they last longer. Like they didn't require as much cleaning. Like the coilology coils, I noticed once you clean them for the first time, it seems like you're always having to clean them like every week.
Yeah, that also takes into account the type of wire that they use. You don't know what kind of wire they're using except for when they were doing the twisted message wires.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but their regular ones, they could be using the cheapest wire available, and
They
that's
probably
why
are.
they're able to sell it so cheap. There's plenty of different qualities of wire out there. You got the ones like the ones you got for that build you did a while back. Was it Master of Clouds? The ones with the black and white label?
I know you ain't
And
asking me. You're asking me a question. I fuck if I know.
yeah, but that's the wire that if you want to get into building, I would go with that. You can find it on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. You get small amounts so that way you don't have to worry about wasting too much money. Um, yeah, Chuck, I do want this printer. But there's different like levels as far as quality goes in the type of wire that you can use. There's another cheaper wire out there that's an okay quality. I would consider like a step up from your Master of Clouds or whatever brands are like that. And it's called KB Wire. I don't know if they're still in existence, but they're out of Florida and they make decent wire, but they also take forever to ship out. That's why I don't deal with them. Um,
Is
I'm
all
more
this
than one of,
wire made actually in the U.S. or is it come from China and they just spool it up in the states?
I'm
Like,
not sure about all of them. I know with Coil Clout, one of the companies I buy from, I just started buying from recently, they say their wires made in the U.S. I'm going off of their word on that. Twisted Messes, I believe, is made in the U.S. Kidney Puncher used to be made in the U.S. I'm not sure anymore since somebody else took them over, but like Twisted Messes and Kidney Puncher are like the higher end, easily available coil companies. I
I
would
didn't
assume
realize that
that
dude made his own wire. Like I knew he made coils, but I didn't realize he had his own like made his own wire. Did he? Is that something recent or he's always done that?
he's had it for a while. I don't know if it's true. There's some speculation out there because everybody's like, it heats up different than your regular N80.
Hmm.
A lot of people think it's closer to N90 than actually N80, which is why it gets a little bit hotter. But it's from what I've used, it was good. It's just it was a little more out of my price range for what I'm doing right now. But that's also why I sell my coils for what I do because I'm not using the expensive wire. I'm not going to charge you the same price that guys that are making Twisted Messes wires and Kidney Puncher wires are charging for their stuff because they're putting a lot more money into it than I
And plus, I'm
am. Did a
assuming a
lot
little
on.
bit of the name you're paying for too with those guys.
Oh yeah, that too. As far as what I use to spin my wires, I actually started off with just a regular fishing swivel and a drill. I put a fishing swivel on a piece of wood and started with that. Worked my way up to it's called on Amazon. You can find something called a mini bead lathe. It's a little motor with a drill chuck on one end, and on the other end it has a little spot for what's called a live end. That would be for like anybody who's used a lathe. And I just put a clevis pin through it and put another fishing swivel on there and started using that. And then I started going up to 3D printed stuff. I actually 3D printed one of my own things, but it's actually being ready to be built on right now behind me, so I can't take it off. But I can actually pull up grab one of my old ones real quick. Hold on.
Folks, he can't hear us right now. I would never buy coils from a Mexican. He probably puts poison on them. He's trying to kill us. This man is trying to take over the industry. Oh,
So what I used until I recently printed my own was this. It's a friend of mine, Eric Stockin, printed it up for me, and it was a little thing that I can mount
what the?
this onto. Um, this is from Adams Customs Designs in Canada.
What the fuck
It's
is
made out
that?
of aluminum. It's just a little block, and then there's a ball bearing. This isn't the original one that came with it. This is a fully ceramic bearing, and that's what I use for the wires to spin. And it literally just mounted to the back of this, and that's what my wires ran through.
Jesus, that's a hell of a setup. So you make long strands and then you cut them, like,
Yeah,
and then wrap them. Like
yeah.
how long of a strand do you make?
I just rearranged it so I could probably do about a 2 foot strand, but before I was doing about a foot and a half. And Ray, as far as Jonathan rebranding Chinese wires, I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about that. If that's the case, I apologize to everybody for saying it was American made, but I'm just going off the information I have.
Ooh, that's a fucking hell of a rumor to start, Ray. I got nothing to do with that one.
Go back to me picking that up and listen how nice Mark talks about you.
Wait, what?
What?
Go back to you picking that up and listen how nice Mark talks about you. What the fuck is he talking about? Bachelor, have another drink. You have no clue what you're saying.
I could try to teach Mark to make aliens, but that's gonna be like a 5 hour show.
When I was using that Daedalus, I don't know what I was trying to make, maybe a Clapton coil.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem hard. It just seems like one little tiny fuck up and it's like you're back to square one.
Yeah, I mean, I actually had a data list for about a week and then I tore it apart and tried to make it into something like I have now. But it's good if all you're gonna do is Claptons. You can always learn how to make aliens, but it's not worth the time, really.
Yeah, I mean the
Uh,
concept of the Daedalus seemed pretty cool, but or at least to get you
Mark
started.
Mark said Angel makes spinner coils. Nice.
When did I say this?
I must have missed that.
Yeah, they're talking shit now. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Happened like 6 or 7 months ago on Facebook Live. Oh, I have no idea. I barely started getting stuff from him. So I mean, he's still in business. He's still advertising as U.S. made. So I don't know.
No, Yuva said Mark. Yuva. Is everyone drunk in chat? I heard Mark got caught last night snorting coke off a gay black guy.
Much how much you try to save it. It's still going to be one of those shows.
Dude, if you know someone with a 19-incher Hitman, I would love to see photos. Actually, I'd like to meet him in person, to be honest with you. I didn't say... The word beaner has never came out of my mouth, ever. I don't use the... Beaner is very racist. I don't use racist words like beaner. Maybe you guys do, I don't.
So, Bill, I see you said you use a wood lathe. You use a full-size wood lathe? Like...
Holy Jesus.
For, like, trimming down for, like, table legs and shit? Because I have one of those, but I wouldn't use that sucker. That's kind of overkill.
A lathe. Wow, that's a fucking...
It's like using a shotgun to get rid of flies.
Yeah.
Troy likes the Beaner song by Cheech and Chong.
So this is why we can't have anybody on these lives, because people just talk trash the whole time. Unbelievable. It's disgusting the way you guys act. Said your coils equal peligro. What?
I'm not that kind of Mexican. I'm sorry.
Said what the hell is peligro? Peligro.
Somebody pull up Google and find out. Pulling the long coil, stretching them, pain in the ass to rewire straight, recoil. Forgot about it. It's honestly, once you get into it, it's not that hard. As far as if you don't like pulling the wire to straighten it out, you can always put it in the chuck and run the chuck a little bit, and it'll straighten it out. But you got to remember when you do that, you're putting micro twists into the wire, which is going to affect how it wraps.
Whoa.
Honestly, just work on your shoulders and yank that sucker. Or use thinner wire.
Troy, there's some miscommunication going on. Happy Hippie broke his mod, actually. I got video evidence of this, too.
Yeah, he showed me on his Ring camera.
Yep. Hippie clearly
fucked up. Hippie
took it out of the chair, little cup holder, and then just fucking threw it on the ground. And he tried to pin it on me. I would never do something like that. What's wrong with you people?
I mean, Mark could have replaced the mod that Hippie broke at his house, but you know he ended up giving it to somebody else.
I do believe.
But whatever.
I do believe I actually offered at one point, and you said, "Oh no, I fixed it." Those were your exact words.
I wasn't gonna charge you for something that was an accident, but when you had a free one,
I wasn't gonna pay you. I was gonna send you a mod.
Yeah, you're gonna replace it, right?
Yeah.
This is the one. This is it right here. I don't even have anything in it anymore.
You don't even use the fucking mod. See that?
Because it's broken.
You said you fixed it.
Yeah, and then it broke again. It's all because of that little corner right there.
So you broke it.
No, that's the part where you broke it.
If it broke and you fixed it, and then it broke again, that means you broke it.
I thought I fixed it.
I'm gonna need you to send that in and have it looked at.
You know, put some crime scene stuff on it.
Let's be clear exactly what happened. He had his mod in the cup holder of the chair. He got up and he left to go to the store. You would assume that he would take his mod with him, but he didn't. So I ended up moving the chair, not realizing his mod was sitting down inside the cup holder. And when I moved the chair, the mod kind of went flying. And then after it fell, I seen a hippie kicked it down the street. And then that's all I remember.
Well, I assumed that it would be safe at my friend's house, but, you know, whatever. Nah, Ginger, I don't know what doble is, or that sounds a little too high end for me.
Doble. Where the fuck?
Honestly, one of my favorite tequilas is Cazadores. It's the one with a deer on it. It's actually pretty good.
I like Patron. That's my favorite. Well, out of the ones I haven't had very many, but Patron was the best one I've had.
Patron's okay. It's overpriced.
Is
It's
it?
not worth it. There's a lot of the ones that are owned by like celebrities and shit aren't all that great either. It's just the name that people like about them. Whether it's Terramana by The Rock, that's okay. Or what's that? George Clooney's the Casamigos. That one is
What about what's his name? Or is it Sammy Hagar?
you're talking
Tequila?
about the Cabo Wabo.
Yeah.
Never tried it. Heard it was good. Never tried it, but it was generally uh
So if Patron is overpriced water, then what is the other? What's the other one that's?
Jose Cuervo.
Yeah.
I don't even waste my time with it. Unless you're making a big mixed drink for a lot of people, don't waste your time on it. It's
Like
just a
some,
name that everybody recognizes, and that's why they go for it.
then you got the gold and the silver.
Yeah, that just means it was put into oak barrel for a little while or something along those lines.
Jose is only good for mix. Oh, there you go.
That's right. Yeah, if you're making like a margarita, yeah, go ahead. Jose all day. It's gonna do the same thing that any other tequila does, but it doesn't taste good on its own, so don't waste it for shots or sipping.
Who the fuck sips on tequila?
Non-alcoholics.
Damn. I would think alcoholics sip on it. Mark uses don't be using big words here. Arist? What the fuck is that? Hams is probably the worst beer next to Old Style.
I wouldn't drink hams if my life depended on it.
It's like Hams, Old Style, Milwaukee's Best, Natural Ice, Red Dog. That shit will give you a nasty headache.
Feel the same way about Corona. Corona and hams are on the same level to me.
No, Corona, I don't mind. Well, the Corona in the brown bottle is really good,
Oh,
but
I know what you got.
the I don't know
The
what the
hell is
difference
it?
is, to be honest with you. But
I don't either. I still wouldn't drink it, but like I don't like a beer that needs to sit out in order for it to taste good. Like for some reason with beer, like with Corona, it needs to get that skunkiness in order for it to taste like something. Otherwise, it just tastes like water.
I just pop a lime in it, and I'm ready to go. You should do instructional videos on how to do vaping coils.
I'd like to, but YouTube has so many from so many better builders than me that it wouldn't even be worth your time or worth my time or yours. There's so many good builders. There's people who was it Sherlock Holmes. He does a lot of good builds. And Divine 83. He does way advanced stuff, but he's really good.
Do they actually
There's
show people how to build it, how to make the coil, or do they just make it and people watch them? Like, is it like
They'll
a?
do like great up close videos on the wire wrapping and
Oh, do they?
everything. Like, yeah, they take a lot of time and they have very expensive cameras. They probably have this similar cameras to what you have just to get a good video. They zoom in, show the wraps, all of it. There's I think his name is like JJ Aries or something like that. He's one of the guys that I learned how to do aliens from, and he's really good. I don't think he makes videos anymore. Another guy is Dwayne Rambo. He's the one that gave you a ride home.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a
I thought
really
he was
good coil
gonna.
maker too.
I thought he was gonna murder and rape me, but he was a cool dude.
Maybe it slipped his mind. Yeah, but he has a channel called Home Improvement, HOHM Improvement, and he had a few videos on there that were really good. But he has a busy life too, so he kind of started and then just trailed off. But he's one of the main people in Coil Wars, the Facebook group,
Who, the Rambo
and
dude?
yeah, and these guys, these coil builders, they do stuff I wouldn't even dream of doing. Like the amount of time and the type of tools that they have to do the stuff that they do, I wouldn't even
Is it all
try.
for art though, or are they usable coils?
Uh, a majority of them are just for the art. Like, there's no way you're gonna vape on them. Like some of the intricacies and the amount of wire put into it, you wouldn't be able to even get it going on a mod, let alone vape it.
Oh,
You'd have to like connect it to a car battery or something like that to get enough voltage through it.
yeah. When I met that Rambo dude, we were talking about him doing you like I think that's when he first started doing YouTube
Mm,
because we were talking about it.
yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
Georgia boy Nick Dumas does a lot of good videos too. He's I don't think he has the same quality of videos as other people, but his skills are out of this world with what he does. Like he's a great builder all around. Like I got no bad things to say about the guy.
ooh, that's pretty racist, Chris. I'm
Okay,
offended by that.
Chris.
So I think a question that a lot of people have in chat, they're probably afraid to ask is, how did you actually get to America?
Me?
Yeah.
I just woke up one day and I was here.
Uh,
Nah, born and raised, man. My mom was born and raised. My grandma was born and raised. Her mom was here when it was a territory.
so you're not
My
even
family,
Mexican.
well, I mean,
You're
no.
probably whiter than me. Well, you are actually whiter than me, to be honest with you.
That's just because of my lights. Fuck off. No, but like it's on my mom's maternal side, all the way back to when the U.S. or when Arizona was a territory. My mom's paternal side, straight from Mexico, right across the border. Came over back when you could pay at the border to become a citizen.
Damn.
Yep. And as far as my dad's side, don't know about my grandfather. I know my great grandmother was like red hair, blue eyed Irish.
What?
And actually, on my mom's paternal side, his grandmother was German, blonde hair, green eyes.
So I don't think you're Mexican, to be honest with you. This may just be like a cover up.
Uh-oh, we only got 9 minutes and 47 seconds left.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Um,
Anybody got any questions before I get off? Now's the time.
since my Zoom room is not paid for, it's only what is it, 30 minutes or 45 minute limit?
I think it's like 45.
Oh, that's perfect because
My
the show ends in 11 minutes.
Oh, that works out well. You close it out. My favorite coil to vape on is a 27 gauge with .3 gauge ribbon wire Fralians, but only on bigger stuff, like my big tanks.
How do we
Stuff
order
like
coils from you?
I have a group on Facebook called Gomez Coils, GOHMEZ. Oh no, Gomez Wire Art. I don't even know the name of my own shit. Just put in a request and
What if the person that wants to buy your coils is a sex offender and can't go on Facebook? How does he contact you?
I have an email address. I don't remember what it is.
How do you fucking sell your coils if you don't know your email address?
I'm obviously as good of a promoter as you are.
Jesus Christ!
All right, so my email address is gohmezwireart@gmail.com. That's GOHMEZ wireart@gmail.com. That's if you don't have Facebook.
Can you show us? I can show you his coils. I have a few left. You guys have seen his coils. I've fucking done videos. You cocksuckers. But I don't know if it's gonna come across on Zoom too well though. Ba-da-ba-ba. We got I don't know how many minutes. I think Zoom is just gonna kick you out. I don't think it's gonna like allow me to say goodbye to you.
Yeah, it's like 8 minutes.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, my camera's not detailed enough to really like show his coils that well. Yeah, My camera doesn't do justice on coils.
Are those the Fralians I sent you?
I don't know.
Look at the bottom of the jar.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No, those are just 27 gauge aliens.
Da, da, da. And they gotta make sure when you make your coils, you have to ask people, do you want the leads? What is it called again?
You want them opposite pointing leads?
Do people ask sometimes for the coil to be wrapped like the other way?
Counterclock. Hasn't come up yet, but I know there's certain RDAs and stuff that you need them wrapped the other way. So if you're gonna ask for them, make sure you let me know. Otherwise, I'm sending it to you right hand.
Dude, that's gotta be a pain in the ass to do it the other way.
No, not really. It's just a pain in the ass when you get them and they don't fit inside your damn atomizer.
Change your name to Shamus McGomez. There we go.
Who said that?
Dylan's dad.
Oh shit.
Shamus?
Seamus. There should be a reviewer. No, I don't have enough stuff for the patients, or then I end up like Mark, and no one wants that.
Yeah, it's a horrible way to go.
Plus, I mean, if it's for vaping, that's dead.
Where's my wrench? I don't know. Where is your wrench? Did you have a wrench? I don't know where your wrench is at.
What's up, Brent?
You ask me questions on my channel like I know I have answers to them.
I paid Mark to take that away.
There you go. Thank you. What's up, Sean, a.k.a. Scene? Blurry close-up, Mark. Put it under your magnifier. Actually, I don't think... Hold on. Maybe I could do it like this since we're in Zoom. Because Zoom will allow me to use my iPhone, which the iPhone can get pretty close if I can make it in time. Is there a timer on Zoom to let me know when they're going to...
I got 5 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I can't do it. Never mind. I got to be on Wi-Fi. I'm not on Wi-Fi. Yeah, my up-close camera is not... it's a shitty Sony... Camcorder. You have to focus.
Shitty Sony.
It's not... yeah, it's not going to... If you want, like... You know what? I want... Oh, my magnifying glass is not... You know what? I wonder if this will work.
Don't feel bad. I use a Samsung for my pictures, and I'm not a very good photographer.
Da, 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 da. I got an idea here.
Oh, Dylan's dad, don't be like that.
This is probably the most Pollock way to do it, but it might work. Let's see. Hold on. Come on, focus. Oh, it ain't gonna work. Piece of shit iPhone. Try and focus.
Thanks, Georgia boy. Thanks, Billy. They just posted my group in the chat if anybody's interested in checking it out.
There you go. I'm trying to get... yeah, I can't get up. I can't do close shots with this shitty camera or shitty phone.
Hey, Marvin. Happy birthday.
I had a macro lens. I bought a macro lens once for my camera, and I remember Mike telling me, "You can't use that. Why'd you buy that? You can't use a macro lens." And I'm like, "Seriously?" He's like, "You can't." I'm like, "Son of a bitch." So then I think I sold the lens or I got rid of it, and then I think a week later, Mike ended up buying the same lens that I got rid of. I'm like, "You son of a bitch. You said I couldn't use that lens. Why'd you go out and buy it?"
That's fucked up. I want to be the one with the macro lens.
How is it going, Angel? Nice to see you on the show. Nice to see. Oh, is that Marvin, Norton, and Michael Whitehair in the same room? Is Michael Whitehair still here, I wonder?
I don't think so.
I think those two are brothers. Like real life brothers.
Don't worry, Vaping Bachelor. Billy Lee Rice and Georgia Boy beat you to it.
Give Vaping Bachelor his wrench back. I didn't take his wrench away! I didn't even know he had a fucking wrench.
That's the part is I only paid 50 cents in order to get it taken away.
Yeah. Angela gives out wrenches to people. Talk to her. I don't know. Ask her tomorrow what happened. She's probably the one that either gave it away or took it away. Who knows? I must have really did it this time, Fagan. That's what Angela gets since I couldn't post his link. Blame it on me. You never post links anyways, Bachelor. What are you talking about? Dun, 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 dun.
All right, guys, 2 more minutes. Any other questions?
2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes. I wonder if it says goodbye, if it just boots you out, or if it boots us both out.
I think it boots us both out.
I thought it was 45-minute limit for a free account.
That's about right.
Give Ginger his wrench back. Ginger never had a fucking wrench.
Ginger gets a wrench. All of you guys are getting booted.
He never had a wrench, first of all, to begin with.
Oh, Ginger, I got a package ready for you.
Oh, here we
Going
go.
out. Yeah, I don't think he's going to let me stay.
The only people that have wrenches are the ones that Angela gave wrenches to. Other than that, everyone else, I don't think I've given a wrench out to anyone, really. Maybe 1 or 2 people. But the rest, you could thank Angela for that.
Best show in weeks.
Best show in weeks.
That,
That's kind of offensive, Bill. That kind of hurt my feelings a bit. I want to see what happens at this time limit if it just kicks you out.
I'll tell Mark to put my email in the
Description,
so that way, if you guys want to get me through email,
give it to me now, because if I don't do it now, I'll forget.
It's Gomez, Gohmez. Oh, it's in your email.
What email? GOH.
I emailed you GOHMEZ.
Yeah.
Wire.
WIRE.
ART.
Wire art.
@gmail.com.
Did you change it again?
No.
I thought it
That's
was
the one you told me to make.
Oh, is it? I better get.
Yeah, because you said I should use my personal one.
Well, yeah, use something that's kind of coil related. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had like dirty Mexican at AOL.com. I said that's not going to fly. People might get offended by that email. Fucking goddamn son of a bitch. You're not even Mexican anyways. I can't believe this. Are you even here? Oh, he's not even here anymore. I'm fucking talking to my goddamn self. This son of a bitch, I'm trying to have a conversation with him and Zoom just ends it. Now, before people start rumors saying that I kicked him off the show because I'm racist and this and that, the fact is, Zoom had closed because I have the free version of Zoom because I no longer use my Zoom, and therefore there is a time limit on when you can have meetings. With that said, yes, he was, at least TVC didn't take my wrench away. Here we go with the fucking wrench. You never even had a wrench. I don't even think you did. And if you did, more than likely, Angela's the one that took it away. It's very often that I take people's wrenches away. Mark kicked him off because Angela is racist. Exactly. I don't want to have no fucking racist people on this show. Well, at least we get the last couple of minutes of my beautiful face. I'll put Angel's, if anyone's watching the replay on this, which I don't think anyone watches the replay, who would? But if you do, I will put his email in the description. And even if you don't want to, just email him photos of yourself, I don't know, in the nude, maybe? Can I do this while I'm live? Probably not. No, you can't. Okay, I can't. Can I run an ad right now? I want to get at least a few dollars off this video. I can't. Can I push an ad? I can't. What happened to the button that says insert ad? It's gone. Oh, I can edit it right now. All right, I'm editing it. Sweet. All right, here we go. Putting his email. Angels. No, I'll just put contact the non-Hispanic Mexican at. There we go. All right, save. Where's the save button? There we go. Oh, I didn't realize you could do that like on the fly. Nice. Wow, we got a pretty hefty count tonight. Jesus. I don't think I've ever had this many people watching the show before. 29,000? Holy shit. It's impressive for a Thursday night with no content. All these other shows think they're tough shit. 2, 3, 4, 500 people watching. Try 23,000 and then talk to me. I watch replays, Mark, but sometimes the chat won't show up. A bit strange. Yeah, sometimes... Well, sometimes either A, it takes chat... I know it takes a little while after the upload for the chat to pop up. But then sometimes I've noticed chat just doesn't show up for some weird reason. I don't know why. But do people actually, like, read chat on the replay? It's a little weird. I prefer watching a live show live just because chat's, like, the fun part. You're welcome. What? Am I supposed to thank you for coming on the show? First of all, this is not a show. Second of all, coming on this channel is about to boost your career like you've never seen. So when you become a multi-millionaire, just remember who made it possible. All those views and only 47 likes. That's what I'm saying, Marvin. People, people are lazy. They don't want to hit like. I can't force them. I can't force all 27,000. I'm kind of waiting to see what's for dinner before I end this because I'm afraid for my health. I think Angela's trying to kill me once again by feeding me something that's probably super high in sodium and cholesterol. She's trying to give me a heart attack. Link his site here. He doesn't have a site. He's got a or his Facebook. You could someone drop his Facebook and who had his Facebook? Someone dropped it in here earlier. I could drop his email. I don't have his Facebook. Maybe he himself can drop his Facebook. He doesn't have a site yet, though. Which probably would be a good idea if he did have some type of website. Like, there's a bunch of free websites out there, but I think what he said is he kind of just does this in his spare time. It's not like a, 24/7 thing, so maybe that's why he doesn't have a site and all the other crap to go with it. I can help him with a website for free. Be careful when someone says something for free. There's always something attached to that. I had it Monday night. Fagan removed it though, blaming Angela. Okay, I removed apparently Bachelor's Wrench. I wasn't aware of this. There you go. There's Angel's group. I'm at Streamlabs. What happened? He got banned. No, I unlinked my Streamlabs account because I didn't use Streamlabs. All that work and effort I put into learning that program, I used it one time and hated it, and then never used it again. Partha, he annoyed everyone. Who did I annoy now? Wait, who annoyed who? Uh-oh, I gotta listen to Partha. Oh, we're talking about Streamlabs, okay. Streamlabs was actually employed. He was one of my employees. He's trying to promote the channel. Did a poor job at it. Angela's late with dinner, by the way. We're hitting the... we're 5 minutes past 8 and dinner's not here. There's going to be a problem. I could smell divorce in the future. Do I have time to wick a coil? Hell no. Well, I'll save my wicking session for next week. How's that filter holding up? Who are you talking to? Who's talking to me? Filter? I don't think he's talking to me. So I don't know what fucking filter you're talking about. I told you that Hum was Angela waiting on you, big boy. I'm at the filter on the vape. Oh, it feels like a cigarette. It's just, I don't know. I much prefer, to be honest with you, I much prefer vaping a pod that has like a. Well, I always prefer a round drip tip over these whistle tip, flat tip styles. But having the filter, man, it just brings you back to like the days of smoking. It's so weird because I don't remember cigarettes being this tiny. I'm just so used to vaping mods, that's why. But like holding this filter in your hand, I mean, it's an actual. I'm pretty sure it's the same diameter as a cigarette filter. But it doesn't. It doesn't filter anything out. It just there for, I guess, cosmetics and kind of give you the feel of a cigarette. Because it's like straight. It's like a straight through hole. But it's made of some like really super dense material. I don't want to say cotton. It kind of feels almost like a cotton. But I don't think it's cotton because if it was getting moist with all the vapor, it would get pretty soggy after a while. But it stays pretty hard. But it's not like plastic hard. It's really hard to explain it, but it's really nice. For a pod system or a disposable, I mean, it looks really goofy the way it kind of plugs in like that and almost looks a little crooked at times. Doesn't look very natural, but it feels a lot better vaping it with this filter thing on it. And the draw on it is perfect. For mouth to long, man, this thing is like fantastic. This, I mean, like I said, the idea is not going to be for everyone, but I think it's a real great idea for people that have a hard time, with their hands or filling these little pods or whatever the case may be. I think this will come in very handy. Like if I gave this, let's say for instance, like my mom, she is, hopefully she's not watching, but she's kind of brain dead when it comes to technology. Like, it took her 5 years to figure out how to text somebody. If she was a vapor and I gave her a pod system, I can almost guarantee you I could never teach her how to fill it up. But with something like this, where you just drop it in the hole and press a button, there's really no way you could fuck this up. And filling the actual, the fat cartridge part is really easy because the hole is big. It's neat. It's something new. I mean, it may not be like revolutionary or groundbreaking, but it's out of the ordinary, which is always a good thing, I guess. It might just take you an hour or two to figure out how to use it. Give Billy and Cheryl a wrench, but don't give... Here we go with this fucking wrench again. They have wrenches because they are beautiful, kind-hearted women. And I think Angel gave them... I think Angela... Now I'm getting Angel and Angela mixed up. Gave them wrenches. And plus, they're here all the time. Well, you're here all the time, too, but still. I didn't realize you had... Shut your mouth! I'm gonna fucking stick a wrench in your ass. How's that? Here it comes. Is this dinner?
Yeah.
You're late, by the way, just so you know. I'm not gonna be having this every night where dinner's, like, late.
It wasn't late. It was done. I was just trying to let it cool off so it didn't burn your mouth, actually.
Is it hot? Don't stick it in my mouth if it's hot. I can feed myself. I know you like to feed me and all, but... Ew, you're blowing it with your... That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to ask what it is. Angela always makes this really weird shit, but it always tastes really good. Like, if you were to look at this bowl, it looks like dog food. Look at that. It looks like dog food in there. It looks like complete shit. But it tastes really good. What's in it? Rice, sausage, corn, Is there onions in here too or something? There's something else in here. A vegetable of some sort. I think she makes things like this because when she was growing up, she was kind of white trash. I was white trash too, but when you're white trash and you got to cook for yourself when you're a kid and you're broke, you kind of got to take what you have in the house. So if you got a box of rice and a fucking hot dog and maybe some fucking cornbread, you figure out some way to make it a dish. So she's really good at making these weird dishes like this. Where if she were to tell you, like sometimes she'll tell me what she's making, and I'll be like, no, I'm not eating that shit. So now she doesn't tell me what she's making, doesn't tell me what's in it, and I take a bite of it first, and then I could, I usually ask, and so far we haven't had a bad one yet. We've had one bad one. I think it was last week. What did she make? She made something that just did not work. But it was good. Ask her where my combination wrench is at. Oh, anyways, folks, I don't think you guys want to watch me eat, so that's it. I bought a frickin' wrench, fair and square. Now it's frickin' gone. I can't. You didn't have a wrench either! I'm taking everyone's fucking wrench away. I've had it with this fucking wrench shit. And the people that are complaining they don't have a wrench, don't even use the wrench. When I say, hey, can someone drop a link for such and such? No one drops a link. Hey, can you kind of boot the guy that's making racist comments? No one boots him. The people that have their wrenches, they use that wrench and they enforce it. They've earned it. Or maybe they paid for it. Or maybe they sent photos of themselves in exchange for a wrench. All that I know is that we're done. So we're going to maybe kill the lights. There we go. And we're going to kill the backlight. There we go. And now I think the show's over. There's Michael White here. If I had a wrench, you would get stretched, big boy. Woo! Look at this shit. This fucking son of a bitch. Don't fucking tease me with a good time. I blocked Streamlabs a couple of times, but it failed, Mark. It's not my... Eat your food in the dark with us. Okay, I can eat my food in the dark. Eat your food in the dark with us. Eat your food in the dark. How dark can I get it? Hold on. Hold the phone, folks. Hold the phone. I want to make this an intimate ending to a show. Hold on. You know what? Let's turn that off. And, oh, wait. Why is there still one light on? I can't see what I'm doing now. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold the phone. This light's not turning off. Turn off! This fucking piece of shit. Goddamn. Don't buy fucking strip lights on Amazon. On. Off. Now they're turning color. Why are you turning color? There we go. It's off. All right. That's off. That's off. What the hell is behind me? What is that? Oh, it's a reflection of the monitor, maybe? All right. Let's do this. Let's turn on this light. Ooh, there we go. Let's get a little... Turn it down a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's nice right there. Look at that. I look extra creepy tonight. You have a problem with color? You racist? I can't be racist. I'm colorblind. This is neither a show or a segment. Breed cats. I'm not sure if I like this look. Let's try another look. Hold on. I want to find a look that works with me. Oh, can I spin this? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Ooh, that's a bad look for me right there. That's a really bad look. Wow. That's a horrible look. And it's kind of blinding. What am I doing? What's happening over here? Did I take my medicine today? I don't think I did. What else do we have here? Let's see. What can we do? Oh, we can do this. Hold on. I'm trying to be artsy. Hold on. There we go. Everything okay over here? Is this the end of the channel? I swear there's going to be videos next week. I promise you. I got a video going up every day next week. Every day. They might not be on shit you're interested in, but we got an AIO. We got a pod system. We got a new tank from Horizon Tech. We got another pod system. And we got another pod system. So we're looking at 3 pod systems, 1 AIO, and 1 tank. So things are looking good, folks. I know you're excited. I am too. Mark, you have a nose clam in your rot? What? Ooh. Ooh. Ah. 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 Ooh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Do I have something I can hang? I don't have anything. This is a good look, I think, for me right there. Nice. I like this look. This could be my new look. I think it's more like, it's a little bit more comforting than having the bright lights. I watched a dude get his nostrils waxed. You know what I do now, actually? I can't see what's happening here. I don't shave my ears and stuff anymore. I use a lighter, and I just burn the hair off. And it's like the best way to do it now because it gets it down like all the way to the skin. You just got to make sure you don't keep the lighter too long on you. I want to try it on my nuts because if there's one thing that's really hard to get ultra smooth are your nuts. Like you could shave them, but there's always going to be spots that you just can't get or reach. But if I do the lighter technique, I can get my nuts to be like, I would say like baby soft, but something about baby soft and nutsack just don't really sound like they go together. Blowtorch, I think, would probably burn my whole entire nutsack off. I'm looking just to singe and burn the hairs off. Use the magnifying glass to find them first. Whoa! You're a fucking piece of shit. My nuts aren't that small. It's my dick that's tiny. My nuts are kind of normal sized. Well, let's go for a new light angle. Or what if we turn this one all the way up? What happens? Ooh. No, it's kind of weird, I guess, right? That ain't bad. Half a pound of cheese to coax it out first. I have you know my penis produces natural cheese. Thank you. Show the squirrel nut photo. Baby Dick Mark. You know, that was my name in high school. How'd you know that, Scott? They used to call me Baby Dick in high school. My niece could do them for you. Yeah, I don't think I could feel comfortable having someone wax my area because they'd probably make fun of my penis, and I couldn't stand it. I'm telling you, use the lighter technique. It works. You just take your... I don't know where the fuck my lighter's at. I got an idea. How about you turn the light on and then maybe you could find your lighter? How about you...
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Thank you. I'm looking. I'm looking. These are my light switch covers I have down here. Thank you. You can buy these on Amazon, by the way. Where the fuck is... Where is my lighter? Lighter. I got my torch, but my torch will burn my fucking face off. I don't know where it went. What I do know is that I masturbate a lot. Check out the bottle of lube. It is about half gone. That just shows you how much I pleasure myself. Thank you. Is there a lighter anywhere, folks? Lighter, anybody? Somebody? I need to shave? No, sorry. Alright, I'm sorry too then. What are you doing? What are you doing? Has your life come to this? Where are you sitting there with a goddamn toothpick through your nose with no lights on? Eating fucking white trash plates? Yes. Is that VG or PG? It's both, actually. Ooh, look at that. That's got a little bit of an artsy feel to it. Look at that. Like, ooh. Let's see if I can make myself look good. Hold on. A little bit of a shadow right there. Look at that. I look professional right there. What's for dinner? Too much shit to list. For men grooming, check on the Panasonic Slim Line Body Groomer. The battery is not lithium, so cannot hold charge for... The problem... Okay, so I have had a numerous amount of different shavers to use on my testicle region. The problem is, nutsack skin is so thin that it can get in between the little teeth. And if you've ever nicked your nutsack on a shaver, it is probably the most horrifying thing ever, because the amount of blood that comes out from just a little itty bitty nick is terrifying. I've tried all different types of shavers, and still none of them will comfortably cut the nutsack or the base of the penis without doing any damage. Who doesn't love a nice sausage? Is anybody in here, do they like the chewing sounds? Hold on, let's see what we can do here. Let me get a big mouth, hold on. It's good. Maybe a little more here. Go on. Yeah, it's good. Oh, yeah. Kim's like, I had to mute you. I know some people really, really, really hate that. Angela really hates if she can hear you chewing. She can't fucking stand it. But then there's some people who actually watch videos on people fucking chewing and eating. It's disgusting. I can't stand it. I try my best to chew as quietly as possible. PVC primer in your eye is pretty painful. You down with PVC? Yeah, you know me. Who's down with PVC? All the homies! I thought they changed your meds again. They did. I'm off the Celexa, and I'm now on the ever so ancient Prozac. Prozac's not bad. It's working. I'm not experiencing really any sexual side effects. My orgasms are pretty strong. Because you'll notice when you're on any kind of psych meds, it will either fuck with your sex drive or it will make your orgasms like really weak. Like when you climax, it won't be very satisfying. You're like, oh, that was it. But nope. Orgasms are still powerful. I still get a boner, still get horny. Though the Prozac does at times make me a tad bit depressed, which I'm never depressed, but I don't know. Kind of gives you some sad moments every now and then. I'm not too sure about what's going on with that, but maybe that'll pass. Other than that, for being a pretty old medicine, I guess it's not bad. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are on Prozac. Ain't Prozac for depression? I don't know. It's probably for a lot of things. They gave it to me for anxiety and panic disorder. What happened to the brain MRI? Did you toss it with my wrench? No. That's happening soon. Hopefully soon. One day. Maybe it'll happen this year. Also causes people to stop smoking in some cases. What? Prozac helps people stop smoking? What did Bachelor say? I was so What happened to the brain MRI? Did you toss it? Oh, I already got that. No. I'm a man. Trying to get me to a hospital is pretty hard, unless I'm on my deathbed. Finally made it. Had a small issue with power tonight. Everything went out. Yep, same here. We're running on candlelight right now. Though I'm not sure how my internet and my computer are still running when there's no electricity. I think it's magic. My dad stopped anytime he took Prozac. Oh, wow, that's weird. Can't believe I'm sitting here eating dinner with the light on. You know what? Let's get rid of this one. It's a little on the bright side. Want to go more for that mysterious bad boy look. There we go. That gets. When you got the lighting just like that, it makes the women really hot. You're like, wow, he's got a dark side to him. I didn't toss nobody's wrench out, first of all. Second of all, Base is eating sour cream. What? Eating some sour cream coffee cake? That sounds disgusting. What the fuck is sour cream coffee cake? You mean cream cheese coffee cake? Sour cream? I've never heard of that. Is this the exclusive Zoom content? Yes, this is the exclusive. This is the kind of perk you get if you're a member. What I'm doing right now is I'm just giving everyone a free sample of what you get if you're a member. You get exclusive backstage passes and privilege to hanging out with me live with the lights out. That in itself is worth a lot of money. But I only charge like $2 or $3 a month. I think I need Prozac now too. What the fuck is this? Yes, it's a snuff film. You should see the chick laying on the floor. She's bleeding out. We all got done just taking peas on her and everything. Did I actually seen... I don't know if it was a legitimate snuff film, but... I don't know if it was Ray Ray or Voodoo. Sent me a link to a snuff film online. It was on some kind of weird website. And I'm not sure how you can really act out this particular film I watched. I didn't watch the whole thing, but they were doing some pretty interesting shit. They were... I don't want to get into too much detail, but let's just say they were kind of torturing, having sex with, and pooing on this girl. And they did a lot of other things too, which I don't think it was anything illegal. Like, they didn't kill anyone in the video, but they did some pretty hardcore shit. I would say it was interesting to watch, but I didn't enjoy it. Viagra in my dinner? No, I don't think so, because that would mean she might have to have sex with me. She tries her best to not have that happen. Wow, I almost ate this whole bowl. This is pretty good. There's Viagra mixed with mushrooms. You know what? I remember, this was years ago, but I mean, it's probably a common thing, but there used to be, I don't know if it was a drug or just a combination of drugs, but it was a mixture of Viagra and cocaine which is probably like the most deadliest mixture of all kind. But it's perfect. Well, I don't know how many people have done cocaine in their lives here, but cocaine makes you very horny, but it also gives you a limp dick. Don't know why it does that, but the Viagra, that's why the Viagra with the cocaine, perfect. I've never done it myself. I would advise anyone to doing it because it could be very deadly, but I can understand why those two were put together. Kind of like whiskey dick. I never had whiskey dick before, but I'm pretty sure, like Bachelor probably, for instance, he probably gets whiskey dick a lot. But it's kind of the same thing, but it's like coke dick. Let's have a vape, shall we? What are we doing right now? What's happening? Is this where the channels come? I think it has, sir. It's funny because I do live shows like this, and yet I still have companies emailing me. It's like, you must not watch my live shows, do you? Oh, we watch your live show. We love. Very good. Very informative. We like it when you talk about cocaine and Viagra. Make big dick hard. Yes, very nice. If it wasn't for whiskey dick, I'd have no dick at all. Whoa! Why am I sitting at 2:37 a.m. watching this shit? You must be on the other side of the globe if it's fucking 2:30 in the morning. Why are you up so goddamn late, Dave? Go to bed. I wouldn't stay up for this shit no goddamn 2:30 in the morning. You gotta be nuts. You have got to be crazy. We can watch. You guys want to see what Angela's doing? Check out how creepy I am. Let me show you something. Well, I wouldn't really call this creepy. It's more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's for security purposes. But I put cameras in every room of the house. And no, it's not for when Marcus brings girls over. Can we see this or no? We can't really see. What is she doing? I think she's up here cleaning. Oh, she is. Wait, is she? She's up there cleaning the stove, which, you know, hey, if you want to clean, go ahead. We got a shot of the living room or the front room. The lights are out, so you really can't see anything. And then the most creepiest camera of them all, you would think, hey, he's probably got one in the bathroom, right? Oh, did she turn off the camera in the kitchen? Oh, no, there she is. Hold on. Let's make sure she's not naked. I don't want to get in trouble. There she goes. She's cleaning that stove. Whoa, easy. She might have a titty hanging out. Let me say hi. Hi.
Hi.
We're watching you clean the kitchen live on YouTube.
Great.
You want to say hi to all your fans?
Nope.
You don't want to say hi to Cheryl?
Hi, Cheryl.
Jeez. Billy? What about Billy?
I'm alright.
You're gonna leave her hanging? We're not watching you, by the way. Don't worry. We're just listening to you clean. All right. Well, thank you. By the way, dinner was perfect. I finished it all,
Thank you.
and I didn't throw it out in the garbage. You could check my garbage can. And Bachelor wants to know why you took his wrench away.
Why, what?
I don't know. Goodbye. All right. And then we got another. Hold on. This is the other. Where's the other camera at? When you buy a Ring camera, they get addicting at times. And then you buy one, you get another, and then when they go on sale and they're like as cheap as like $20 for a camera, it's like, why shouldn't I buy one for every room in the house? When I can sit here and I can watch my wife take a shower and undress in the bedroom and have her not even know it, I'm a voyeur. What can I say? There's not one in the attic, sadly enough. We don't have one in the attic. We don't have one in Marcus's room. There's none in the bathroom. Though I did want to put one in the bathroom. Angela said no, that's kind of pushing it. Yeah, we only have one in our bedroom. But the only reason for the one in our bedroom is because at night I like to wake up, stand up and vape, and then fall asleep standing up and go crashing down. So I put the camera in there so hopefully it would catch one of those nights so I can upload it as a short of me passing out and crashing into the closet. So as of now, it hasn't happened yet, but the camera's there. So when it does happen, we're going to have some spectacular footage. My husband has about 6 wildlife cameras also. I feel like I'm on reality TV. Oh, so that's what he calls them. Wildlife cameras, huh? Yeah, mine are security cameras. You should do another shower review. Cheryl told me to ask. Dude, that shower video was... I don't even know what... wow. You know how hard that video was to not have my penis pop up in the video? It was a lot of work. Free boxer DNA 100C Burrow forever gets Fagan passcode to his bedroom camera. Yeah, it is kind of creepy knowing that people probably can watch the camera very easily. Like, imagine if you work at the Ring headquarters. I can almost guarantee you that those people are just sitting there watching people's cameras. Without a doubt. This is still going. Yes, it's sadly still going. Let's see what's going on outside. I'm telling you, the Ring camera thing is it gets very addicting at times. Is it still daylight out? No. What? I don't know how it's still daylight outside. What time is it? It's got to be the lighting of the camera. There's no way it could still be. I also got a shot of my my neighbors. Make sure they don't fucking come over here and do anything. Not sure why I'm showing everybody this, but hey. I've got a few more. I'm not going to show you all my cameras, because then you'll know all my spots. Not like anyone's actually going to come here, but still. I'm trying to catch the person that put the donut on my windowsill. I guess he wanted to do an hour show by himself. I was actually going to eat dinner, but everyone said to eat with the lights out, so... My neighbor was actually tanning this past weekend, but when we pulled up, she immediately went in the house. Like, we went out somewhere. We had to go get some shit from the hardware store. When we came back, I'm like, oh shit, she's out there tanning. And the minute I got out of the car, she kind of wrapped up and went in the house. I'm like, son of a bitch. But it's not like it's nothing to look at anyways. Mark, why is that camera pointed in your neighbor's bedroom? Yeah, he has now conquered the darkness. I am afraid of the dark. You guys don't know that about me. That's a secret I've never told anyone. I am afraid of the dark. But it's not just like turn out the lights during the day and I get terrified. It's not like that. It's got to be like, the situation's got to be at night and this and that, but I am legitimately afraid of the dark. Because when I was a kid, I had my basement I had my bedroom in the basement because we had a furnished basement. And my one uncle, we had like the heating with the vents and the fucking typical heating system. In the middle of the night, he would upstairs, when he was over, he would go in the vent and he would like say shit through the vent like, I'm coming to get you. And it would echo through the vent downstairs, and I would freak the fuck out every time and run to my parents' room and sleep on their floor. I thought nothing of it. And this went on for a couple of years. And then as I got older, I realized I'm terrified of the dark. And I think that's the reason why. I'm not sure how to overcome it. I've tried to overcome it. Like, I've tried to walk through the house in the middle of the night with all the lights out, and it was super hard to do. And you would think I could easily overcome it by doing that, but no, it didn't do anything. Like, in the middle of the night, when I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm terrified to go to the bathroom. Like, really terrified. It's pretty sad. The dark or your uncle? Or what about my dark uncle? And I used to watch a lot of really horrible movies when I was a kid. Because my parents would never... They weren't the type of parents that would say, oh, you can't watch that. I would watch every horror movie when I was a little kid. And we lived in Chicago. We lived in a pretty shitty part of Chicago when I was a kid. And we had 2 break-ins when I was a kid. Those freaked me out too. So I think a combination of all that is what made me kind of terrified of the dark. Does Angela go with you? No, it would be nice. If someone's awake, I'm not scared of the dark. But it's when no one's awake and everyone's sleeping and the house is complete darkness, that's when I'm terrified. Now, if it's during the day, and let's say all the blinds are closed and all the lights are out and it's dark, I'm not scared. So it's got to be like, it's got to be dark outside, dark in the house, and that's when it gets terrifying. What's bad is my poor dog really freaks out when the fireworks go off. What's really weird is Roger is the only dog we've ever had that does not get affected by fireworks. He barks at him, but he doesn't get scared of him, which is crazy because all our other dogs would be terrified. They are coming for you. Well, I sleep with a pistol and a 12-inch blade next to my bed. The door's locked. I jam a slipper under the door to wedge the door shut, so that way if they do pick the lock, they still can't get through. Well, they can still get through the door, but by the time they get it open with the wedged slipper, I'll have my gun in my hand or my knife, and shabam shaboom. And plus, the entire house is like, what was that movie with Tom Cruise where all like the lasers are fucking like he's trying to rob or whatever? That's kind of how it is here at night with all the cameras. Like any kind of movement, if there's a fucking fly that flies through the house in the middle of the night, it sets off my fucking phone and everything else. It's pretty bad. It gets pretty bad over here. Mission Impossible. Thank you, Partha. Yeah, so it's Mission Impossible over here. Who you gonna shoot? Who you gonna shot, blind man? Well, it can't be that hard. I got a flashlight, and all I gotta do is just aim for the door, so it's not really that hard. As long as it's not someone like my son or Angela trying to kick the door in, because they'll get shot. You. What would you have done if your cameras went off when Angela was away? I would have. Well, when she was gone, I had the fucking. I definitely. How did I do it when she was gone? Oh, when she left, I left most of the lights on in the house. I had the TV on when I was sleeping. I had the door fucking locked. I had it wedged. I had the pistol. I had the blade. So, and if the alarms sometimes do go off because there's a cat that comes in our yard sometimes. So that does freak me out a bit. But aside from that, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough sleeping here when nobody was here. And I definitely didn't take my edibles at night like I do when I go to sleep at night. I take a 10 milligram edible, which is a 2-to-1 CBD THC. Definitely didn't take one of those. That would have put me over the fucking edge. Mark had his boy toy there. Ooh. Marvin, don't tease me. I'll show you a fucking boy toy. I'll come over there and pull your diaper down and start fucking fisting you. Oh, look, it's Whitehair and Norton together in the same room. These two, their age is put together. Holy fuck. We're talking like BC. Before Christ? Is that what BC is? Yes. Because Michael Whitehair, he's got to be at least 97, 98 years old. And Martin Norton, I think, is well over 100. I'm shocked these motherfuckers are still in chat typing. This is amazing. Oh, no. How long have I been live? This is pretty pathetic. Holy Jesus. 7, 8, 9. Almost. Okay, we got 8 minutes, and it'll be 2 hours. So I'll end it in 8 minutes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, he's loving it. Nothing beats a nice, good, strong vape after you've eaten. It's like having a cigarette after you eat. Nothing beats a nice, hard-hitting 6 milligram fucking custard. Marvin is over 6,000 years old in puppy years. That would make Marvin Norton a vampire. I have my head nurse type for me. And here goes ST. ST took a nap and he woke up and he's back. We're running this for 2 hours. We got 7 minutes left. Your refund will be in. Your refund is done by check, Ray Ray. And the refund will take 6 to 8 weeks to process. And there's also a restocking fee. So I think that's like $1.20 you get refunded. So that'll be, it's in the mail. Good Lord, kill this shit. I'm killing it in how many minutes? 6. I like to end on an even number. And the wrench will also be in the mail. Kid Bass, shut your mouth and stop egging him on. I think Kid Bass and Puff Donnie are the same people. I don't think Puff Donnie's here tonight, though. I haven't seen him at all. Which I'm kind of offended by, because he's usually here. But the fact that he's not here tonight is a little heartbreaking. I thought he was a true supporter, but apparently not. Marvin is the biggest piece of shit in vaping. I can agree with you on that. There's actually a few pieces of shit in vaping. We got Marvin. We got Terry. We also got... Oh, is he still here? I want to say Scott. Not ST Scott. There's another Scott. Is he here? I don't think he's here. No, he's not here. Damn, there ain't nobody here. There's only 4,000 people watching. Holy shit. We had 25,000 at one point. Now we're down to 4,000. This is pretty sad. I always said, like, once I get down to 1,000 people watching live, that's... Oh, there he is. There's that son of a bitch right there. There's piece of shit number 3. Scott Savage. He's going to get sodomized one night. Once I drop below 1,000 people watching live is when I no longer go live. Because there's no point when there's only 1,000 people watching. I need at least 4,000. 4 or 5,000 watching. I appreciate you guys watching. 24-hour vape show. I thought as much. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, we got hearts and... I don't have the heart thing anymore. It's gone. Are we almost at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock? We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Bulk and they will come. I I did that and they left. Night Clover. Round 1. Cheryl's yawning. Don't yawn yet, Cheryl. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 4 minutes, actually. What happened to Gomez? He didn't pay his electric bill and his shit got pulled. Either that or I guess he was stealing internet and I guess the cable company caught him and cut his shit off. Was there any super chats tonight? Jack the Flash, yeah, I made about I don't know, $2,200 tonight in super chats. Give or take maybe 100. That was a good night. $2,000, not bad. Mark, can you bring Terry for one show? Terry had a chance. Terry was on the show once, but he fucked it up and he didn't have any audio. Who knows? Maybe we can get Terry on one night. If the need is really there. I would never call Angel a beaner. That is racist, first of all. I don't believe in, I don't do racist jokes like that. That's disgusting. Terry's a celeb. He is a celeb. A celeb in Sheboygan. I think actually he's the only celebrity in Sheboygan. I've never seen Terry. You're not missing much, Cheryl. You are not missing much. When Terry puts his teeth in, he's a whole different person, as opposed to when he doesn't have his teeth in. I can imagine you being blocked is a regular thing, Bachelor. I think Bachelor it's pretty regular for him to get blocked everywhere. But we've all learned tonight that Angel really isn't Mexican, first of all. If he has blood relatives that have red hair and blue eyes and his skin is whiter than mine, he obviously isn't Mexican. He's trying to... I think he wants to be Mexican, but, you know, I want to have a 12-inch dick. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. So, yeah. If anything, he might be, like, dark-haired Irish, maybe a little Italian. Definitely not Mexican. We got 1 minute, folks. 1 minute. It's like the countdown to 2024. 1 minute. We're gonna be. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I know you're excited. Make sure you get rest. We got 30 seconds, I think. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. How about turn the lights on? I think I'm good right here. Turn that one on. Bye, Billy. Bye, Partha. Bye, Bachelor. Bye, Kid Bass. Bye. I'm not going to say bye to everybody because I start saying hello to everybody and then I start saying goodbye to everyone. It's going to start getting weird. Yeah, we're not doing byes. Oh, shit. You know what? I got to turn the light on and see what the fuck I'm doing. There we go. We got a little bit of that. Let's do a little bit of... You got gas? I got a little gas, but let's click this. Where is... Let's see if anybody knows this song. Let's see. Let's see. That's obviously if I don't fuck it up, but I probably will. You will. You will fuck it up. I guarantee you'll fuck it up. Will I fuck it up? I think you will fuck it up, yes. Will I fuck it up? You'll fuck it up. Good. Okay. I'm gonna fuck it up. I feel it. Wait. Whoa. Nope, can't use that. Something a little... I needed something a little soft. I need something a little on the softer side. Oh, give me that goddamn motherfucking son of a bitch. Oh, shit. Where the fuck's it at? Hold on. I need something softer. Just break the fucking thing. Why don't you? I'm trying to break it. Okay, we'll break it. All right, well. Oh, I fucked it up. I gotta start over. Booyah, motherfucker! Booyah, 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 booyah. To the beginning, wait.